Hello all and welcome to the Art of Snowboarding. First, let me see you. Yeah, that's better. During the next 7 minutes, I'm going to teach you 80% of the theory needed to snowboard at a beginner's level. What does that mean? Well, it's all based on two simple recommendations. First, learn how to brake. And second, learn how to fall. Before I start, let me give you a real-world suggestion. Hire an instructor. But if you can't hire an instructor, then listen attentively to this speech. So why should you snowboard? For one thing, we are cool. Snowboarders are cool. We have cool clothes, very colorful, and we also have our own gang. Always when you're in need, there's a snowboarder there that can help you. Only if you have a snowboard. Also, if you're a girl and you don't know how to snowboard, you can raise your hand and all snowboarders, all male snowboarders, will stop and help you and teach you how to snowboard. Unfortunately for the males in this room, girls won't stop to help you and teach you how to snowboard. They will just fly their hand and go right down the path. Alright, here is my snowboard. Can you see in the... no. Okay. Here is my snowboard. Can you see it in the back? I guess you can. Good. So, as you can see, the snowboard is a simple tool. It's light, especially when you have to wear it for like 5 kilometers up the slope. Don't do that. Always use the teleski. And it's easy to put on. We have boots. We just do like this, press our boot there, and close it. And now, let's see what you need to learn in order to be efficient and cool at snowboarding. So these are secrets. Here you will learn secrets. Please don't share. The first thing is don't go snowboarding before any theory. If you don't know the basics, you will break your meniscal, like mine. I went to Austria without having any idea of what snowboarding means. And what did I do? I borrowed a snowboard from my best friend. What I didn't know was that there are two kinds of snowboards. Snowboards for tricks and snowboards for speed. And unfortunately, my friend was an adrenaline junkie, like me. So I had ski boots, the big ones, and a snowboard for speed. And I tried to learn snowboarding while falling, continuously falling, because my snowboard just rushed down the slope. Result? Broken meniscal. Still, I've learned how to fall, and now I'm going to teach you. If any of you has done contact sports, you know that when somebody pushes you or punches you and you are ready to fall, you should lower the space between you and the ground. That means that instead of falling on your vertebrae, you just put your knees down and roll over on your back. This protects your spine, and also your butt is very is flexible enough so that it can compensate the shock. Alright, this is how you fall. When you fall on your back, just stay like this. When you fall on your front, and you will fall on your front, believe me, because any snowboarder knows when he learns how to snowboard, he falls a lot. When you fall on your front, don't do like this. You're not an expert at doing air push-ups. You will break your hands. You just keep your hands like this or like this, and if possible, lower the distance between you and the ground, meaning you fall like this. So, bam, no problem, except if you don't wear a helmet. So, here is why every snowboarder, and skier for that matter, needs to wear a helmet. What does a helmet do? Well, for one thing, you don't hear very well. But we can compensate that, because with a helmet, you can be alive. This helmet and one other one helped me survive, actually saved my life thrice. And may I tell you a little secret? It wasn't during my snowboarding times. It was when I lifted with a ski. I was going up on the mountain, and I was staying in the perfect snowboarder position, and in my back, two skiers forgot their, couldn't hold on their ski thingy, and it bounced on the slope, it went back, and it rushed in my back. Lucky for me, I had a helmet. It saved my life. This happened 2 times. So if you're going to Semenik, beware. Wear a helmet. I see a lot of people in Romania that don't wear helmets, and I see nobody in other places, especially Austria, who doesn't wear. Alright, the second thingy. How to brake. So in order to brake, yes, I love the attention. Please look at my boots. This is the position where you go down the slope, and in which your snowboard is like this. And it will go and take speed, and unfortunately for you, it won't brake by itself. But if you want to brake, you first put your snowboard like this. The slope is in that direction. And when you want to brake, you need to move your snowboard in this position, because this part enters the snow and brakes. So like this, this, and this. Basically, you stay on your heels and then return. When you return, you will get a bit of speed, then heels again, and it will brake. You get another bit of speed, and then you brake again. Alright, if you're with the back at the slope, you need to go on your puffy little place on your hand, but the equivalent on your feet. So basically you do like this, and like this, and like this. It's good for your legs, ladies and gents, and it's also good for braking. These are the basic techniques that will help you to not break your meniscal, look cool on the snowboard slope, but unfortunately we don't have enough time to learn how to speed a bit. Still, I want to tell you, the best things that you can get from snowboarding are the stories. Because last time when I went to Muntelemig and I arrived at Văluc, don't ask me why, or maybe ask me later, I forgot my chicken in the oven for like 8 hours, so a black smog came out of it, and a few other stories, but I leave them for later. Thank you, and start snowboarding!